Hi, this video is about the Magic Cage Maya plugin, which provides the cage-based deformation that is better than FFD. Our objective of creating this tool is to make improvements on freeform deformation. Currently, FFD is discontinuous across lattice edges. It only allows single lattice specification on an object, and it doesn't have flexibilities on the inner coordinate system. Our tool is capable of providing smooth transition between cage boundaries while allowing multiple hierarchy cage system, and the inner coordinate system can vary cage by cage. Here are some screenshots of our tool in Maya. On the left, user specifies any shape and any combination of cages as the initial position before deformation. On the right, user creates the deformation by dragging the cage points. As you can see in the picture, the cross boundary of two cages is smooth and without any artifacts. Here is a more clear illustration on the differences between our tool and the traditional FFD. In this scene, we use 4 connecting cages on the left cube and apply 1 FFD with 4 deviations on the right cube. The two cubes are exactly the same. Obviously, our tool provides truly continuous deformation in both shape and texture, which FFD cannot guarantee. Our tool is based on a SIGGRAPH paper written by Gonzalez and his colleagues. The paper name is called Star Cage, a multi-level, multi-cage based system for mesh deformation. Their main concepts are that they use MVC or GC together with their innovative joint transformation to confine the deformation inside each cage's local region and to guarantee C1 continuity across the cage boundaries. Next, I'm going to show you the demo about the features and functionality of our tool. Firstly, I'm going to show you the situation with a single cage. You can hit the button to create a new cage, drag and place wherever you want it to be. Actually, the cage can be any shape you like. When you are satisfied with the cage shape, you may hit some buttons to establish the connection between the target and current cage. After that, you can move the cage points to create smooth and interesting deformations. As you can see, our tool responds as real time. And it guarantees smoothness. And you can always undo in the process, as what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going to show you the multiple cage situation where a bunny is deformed by our tool. First, specify the cage and establish connections. Then do whatever you want on the bunny. As you can see, smooth and fast response is always guaranteed across the process. This smooth transition between cages enables you to specify as many cages as possible in order to achieve certain visual effects. You can hide or show the cages in the scene as well. A texture example would be best to explain the advantage of our tool. In this scene, the 4 cages are created on the left cube and the FFD is applied on the right cube. We have deformed the right cube. Now we go to deform the FFD lattice. As you can see clearly, the difference in continuity is obvious in both shape and texture. Lastly, our tool allows the hierarchy of cages. There are 4 smaller cages and 1 bigger cage outside them. The bigger cage is the parent of smaller cages. Now we drag the parent cage. The affected child cage also reacts to the deformation. This hierarchy functionality can give you the more flexibilities and enable them to create level of detail in deformation.